Imagine standing in front of a giant ship, knowing that if it doesn't stop, you'll be crushed. That's exactly what Paul Watson and Robert Hunter did, to save seals and whales from being slaughtered. Today, I'll tell you the incredible story of Paul Watson, the man who took on the world's most powerful hunters, governments, even Japan, and became one of the most fearless environmental activists in history. In the 1970s, Paul Watson was part of Greenpeace, an organization known for peaceful protests. He and his team watched in horror as thousands of seals were killed every year, even when they explained to the local hunters that there was no shortage of meat or clothes. The killing continued. Soon, the seal population was at risk. Watson and Robert Hunter would literally stand in front of sealing ships, forcing them to turn back. But this was dangerous. One wrong move, and the ships could crush them. One day, Watson was attacked. Sealers tried to drown him, beat him, and even rubbed his face in the blood on the deck. At one point, Watson grabbed a hunter's weapon and threw it into the ocean just to save a seal. That moment became the turning point of his life. Greenpeace, however, was built on nonviolence. They weren't happy with Watson's actions. In 1977, they removed him from their board. But Watson didn't give up. Instead, he created his own group, first called Earth Force, later renamed Sea Shepherd. Unlike Greenpeace, which focused on gathering evidence and going to court, Sea Shepherd believed in direct action. If a ship was killing whales, they wouldn't just take pictures. They would crash into the ship to stop the hunt. Sea Shepherd's logo? A pirate flag, showing they were ready for battle. One of their most famous early missions was against the pirate whaling ship Sierra. Watson and his crew rammed into the ship, damaging it badly. In the early 1980s, Watson even sneaked into the Soviet Union to expose a whale meat processing plant that was illegally making animal feed. If caught, he could have been tortured or killed. But Watson evaded the Soviet KGB and Navy successfully. In 1983, when he was arrested in Newfoundland for stopping seal hunters, he returned the next year with French actress Brigitte Bardot. Together, they took adorable photos with baby seals, a brilliant publicity move that went viral worldwide. As a result, seal hunting was banned for 10 years. Back in 1946, the International Whaling Commission was created to regulate whale hunting. But here's the problem. The members were the same countries hunting whales. Thanks to Watson, Greenpeace, and other activists, commercial whaling was banned in 1986. But Japan continued hunting, claiming it was for scientific research. They were allowed to kill around 1,000 whales a year. But was it really research? No. It was for whale meat. Iceland joined too, selling whale meat to Japan. So Watson decided to go after them. In Iceland, his team destroyed a whale processing plant using hammers and acid, causing $2 million in damages. They even sank 2 of Iceland's 4 whaling ships, but left the other 2 because people were on board. Many called him a terrorist. But Watson stood his ground. Watson's efforts didn't go unnoticed. Time magazine named him one of the top 20 environmental heroes of the 20th century. In the 2000s, Watson shifted focus to Japan's whaling fleet. He went to Antarctica's Ross Sea, once called the Bay of Whales, because of its rich whale population. But overhunting had turned whales into an endangered species. Japanese ships had 2 types: hunting ships with explosive harpoons, and factory ships like Nishin Maru, where the whales were processed. Watson's team targeted these ships, throwing butyric acid, harmless but stinky, and smoke bombs to disrupt hunting. Every December to March, the Sea Shepherds clashed with the Japanese fleet in dramatic face-offs. The world watched these epic battles on the National Geographic series Whale Wars, which aired from 2008 to 2015. It became the channel's highest-rated show, skyrocketing Watson's fame. Sea Shepherd even bought the Adi Gil, the world's fastest ship, to chase whalers. But in 2010, tragedy struck. The Japanese ship Shonan Maru Two rammed into Addie Gill, splitting it in half. Miraculously, no one was killed. After this, Japan issued an arrest warrant for Watson. An American court even declared Sea Shepherd a pirate organization. But none of this stopped him. Watson's bold tactics reduced Japan's whale catch by half. His work inspired thousands of young people worldwide to stand up for the oceans and the creatures in it. Paul Watson's story teaches us that sometimes peaceful protest isn't enough. Sometimes you need to take bold action. What do you think about his approach? Was he a hero or a pirate? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from around the world.